All right, hello and welcome. Today we're playing solo challenge. There are no opponents. We are against the clock. We only have 12 generations to play this board game all alone and get everything done. We have to terraform the whole planet, including Venus. We need to get 100 points or more and 63 TR. Let's go. This is our challenge mode. I'm just clicking through these initial things, having a quick scan before looking at what we're being offered today in terms of cards. I'm seeing money income, a little bit of earth synergy, some metals. There's a little bit to lean into for plants here, microbe synergy if you can get some science. So it's a little bit mixed, no clear indicator here in terms of where to go. We don't have easy access to this microbe synergy. It's nice and cheap, but we need 2 science tags. So that kind of bars some of our choices here, like Recyclon, for instance. It doesn't really shine unless you have lots of building tags or ways of getting microbes. We only have 1 building tag, not too many microbes. Ecoline, I thought might be strong. It gets a discount on the plant board game, but I'm not seeing any oceans, which you kind of need as Ecoline because you need to get money back from placements. So what does that leave us with? I mean, it kind of leaves us with Robinson, which is the really slow play. It's get a little bit of production for very cheap every generation. That could have a place here. In terms of colonies, if I grab the 3 basic colonies, that means that we're not leaning into floaters, but I don't think I had any floater cards offered to us, so that's fine. In terms of production, with Robinson, you want to get lots of money income and heat income so that you can use your passive ability on other factors. So getting some steel and production there makes sense. Getting a discount rather than going negative production also makes sense. But at the same time, we can get our money income up 5 steps. So maybe the society support is weirdly strong with Robinson. I certainly want these synergy cards. I certainly want the steel and money production if we can get it. And community service is not a card I typically lean into, but it's money per tagless. And Robinson is actually a corporation that is tagless. And this card here has no tags either. So there's already a little bit there that could go well. I don't want the loan. The -2 production over the course of the game just adds up way too much. Eccentric sponsor, on the other hand, you could Solar Shade on the first turn. I don't think that's that strong. You could get less value out of it for like lunar exports. I don't think that's that strong either. So let's just go with this. We have -3 income, so we need lunar exports for 5 money income. And now we want to spend our Robinson click to get a titanium income. And just like that, we have 1 across the board. I could spend my money on this steel income. I guess I will. So that's up to 2, which is interesting. I'd love to get up to 3 energy so that we can start trading and stuff. That's always true, but with Robinson, you need to get all the metrics up before you even can get there. Earth synergy, doubling up on colonies, and Mohole are all interesting. It means I'm not doing anything this generation but buying a production. Titanium's worth the most, so let's lean into that. Pluto with 2 colonies on it is still only 2 cards per turn, where the resting point will be. But with a little +1 to trade or a triple, you could get quite high. Io is also interesting in terms of doubling up, just if you want lots of heat and then just solve 1 metric really quickly, one of the 4 terraforming metrics. Let's again take heat though, set ourselves up for the free heat income. I'm not really that interested in these cards, which is good for us because we need to take a turn of not buying cards. And yeah, we got some titanium, we got some Mohole setups. I guess we just Mohole. Probably grab titanium. We're setting ourselves up for this either colony or big Venus bump. And then we're going to buy... This time, let's go with the energy. Again, I'm really trying to get my energy up to a little bit higher, to 3. And with 5 titanium, I'm not sure. There's a lot of ways that this can go. But I want to buy colonies first, so that we can double. Let me do a Venus bump here, just because if I do the triple Venus, we'll go all the way up. And there we go, Ice Moon colony. So we are so back. A little bit of energy income here could also go a long way. So do we want card draw? That's the big question here. I think so. I think card draw is the most efficient way to get strong in this game. Just be lucky. I'll probably have the government put an ocean here. So for now, I'll put one up there. And Jetstream microscrapers, that's good. I need to use this to get a plant income. And then I don't have enough money to play stuff. Venus Magnetizer is very interesting. That can really cook Venus quickly. I never got that second Earth tag for heavy taxation. I never got science for extremophiles. I could sell a card to be able to get deuterium this turn. It's more likely that Venus Magnetizer gets our terraforming going than Jetstream. So I'm actually going to sell Jetstream. Because basically with Venus Magnetizer, if energy is our lowest production, we can just buy it for $4. And effectively that card has taken our passive, you know, our ability to buy productions, and made that a Venus bump clicker. For $4 you get a Venus bump, and then by the end of the game, Venus is terraformed. Huzzah. Let's get that ocean down here, as discussed. Lake Mariners for late game oceans, and then the Earth tags I've been needing. The Earth tag to open it, and another one that requires 2 with lots of money income. Get an energy production there. Unfortunately, the first lunar beam is actually going to cost me straight cash. I can't use metal for it. So for now, we have to put up our income somewhere else. Our titanium is fine. And again, it's just the cost of getting a titanium or steel or plant income is just generally on cards so much more expensive than getting a single money income, for instance. This could be good too for getting energy. Okay, so heat bump, greenery over here. I do need to lunar beam. Well, before I do, we can trade for 4 cards. AI Central. I don't think I want rotator impacts, but damn, it's a lot of cool stuff. So then lunar beam opens up all the Earth tags that I've been sitting on. We can lose a point but get money and money production. We can use our titanium to get some goodness. We can... I was thinking about the conscription. Like, you can conscript onto Pluto to get even more cards. Or we could just get a little bit of money going with a giant solar shade. I don't think I have quite enough money for it, though. Because this is effectively only 11 extra dollars. And yes, I have titanium, but I want this first. So, you know, screw it. Let's get our research here. And again, I don't think I'm going to play onto Pluto next gen. Another loan, which is nice. But I certainly could see myself going and grabbing the heat and then coming back for extra cards the generation after that. So I don't want you. I almost certainly don't need this one if I have the Venus Magnetizer, and that means I can use my bonus to get more plant income. And I mean, our incomes are really looking nice. Getting a cheap steel income, I guess, would have opened me up to getting a different income with my passive, but anyway, look at that, 11 heat coming in. That's kind of massive. Let's take one more Venus bump, just so that when we do our big shot, it really goes high. I don't think I have Venus resources. I mean, I have a floater, so sure. I could have other stuff. I mean, I have a decent number. I guess money income is good for us, and a cheap ocean's good for us. This is still playable, but I want to play my cards. You know, I want to keep it rolling. They hating. Let's trade for the heat. Just because I want the giant solar shade. I'm worried that if I buy the way station, I don't have enough for it. But I could take a loan to get it done. I do these three. Then you loan. I mean, I guess I could wait to do this, but I just want to open up Venus Magnetizer sooner rather than later. But actually, I haven't done this click yet either. Ugh. Well, I guess I'm not getting it. I have a lot of steel. Cupola City is money income. It's also placement bonuses. Though I'd really want it here. Still, I guess I don't mind losing a little bit of energy. I'm going to need to buy a lot of energy with my passive. And that's kind of fine. Because I have a lot of cards that take steel and turn it into things that consume energy. Earth Office, could have used that forever ago. Some science, not bad though. Let's not complain. Heat bump, heat bump. I mean, the heat is just cooking, right? Just absolutely going crazy. We trade for the cards. So that means I don't need this, because I just have so much. I don't need Jovians, they're too expensive. Earth Office. I mean, Electro Catapult is good money. It's good money. We're only in Gen 8. I can sell a plant for $7 and be happy about that. Okay. I never ended up playing my tagless money generator. Do I have that many tagless? Only 2. I didn't get more over the course of the game. Floating Habs. I want this. So I play Olympus Conference. Then Floating Habs. Floating Habs for $2 means that I can get a energy income. Then, I mean, Venusian Insects and Extremophiles are interesting in that I can get a point worth of microbes per turn, starting pretty early. And now I need to have $4 left to do my ability. What I can do is a cheeky ocean play up here. 2 adjacencies. We do a little bit of terraforming, and boom, we still get this for more titanium. I think I still have cards to play. There's a lot of cards in the deck that use titanium. I don't, like, I have these cards, which are pretty big. Plant income, debatably more important, but who cares, man? Who cares? We'll keep getting help on the oxygen, just because. Do I have Lake Marineris? I feel like I did. This card I don't know is worth it, but the TR we need. Man, the heat, we are freaking rolling it up. So we buy the floater, we use that floater, we get the energy. Venus Magnetizer is pretty much a must right now. What we should do first, though, is trade. I don't think I want Terraforming Ganymede. It's just not our script right now. Predators. I mean, a 1-point animal is so nice to have. I don't have the energy for this ironworks, really. It looked like I did, but it hadn't subtracted it yet. Do I have enough plant tags? No. But I could get them pretty quick. I want to buy a plant income. The problem is I also need the oceans for the adjacencies, so maybe I should just play this turn and worry about getting that card next time. Because then when I play the grass, I can go here. The bushes, very high on my list. And then corroder. I'm just going to go Venusian insects. I don't get money back on the insects or anything, but I mean, they're just good. They're just good points. We're translating energy into Venus bumps. We have a lot of plant income, with more to come. Get a little bit of help from the government. It's either going to have to be an ocean or an oxygen. I think we can do the oxygen here. A city, a kelp farming. Pretty strong cards overall. We're doing our clickety-clacks. We're getting the bonuses. How hard would it be to get kelp farming, right? Do we end up with Lake Marineris? We do. What's annoying is we're like so close on the heat to getting the ocean. The ocean would give us the heat. 2 greeneries would give us this bump, which would also give us the heat, but we're just not quite there unless I spend big, which I just will help me a lot to get these breakpoints. So sure. Oxygen gives the heat bump gives the ocean gives this. That gives me Lake Marineris if I want it, but I want kelp farming. Grab our... No, we should always be doing this first. What am I thinking? I don't need tardigrades. I don't need black polar. How far... I really wanted my thing, but I'm realizing I don't actually have that much money. Oh, I just clicked that and got a steel income. I meant to click this one. I want to get all that plant income, but I guess it was just a little too far. A little too far away. And I should have just Lake Marineris got my adjacencies. Whatever. Pluto card draw is strong. We kind of need help everywhere. I guess Venus is really hard to get. Earth Catapult, still worth it. Crow Sleep is like a card cycle card draw for us. Farming is also strong, but like... Let's play the discount. Play this discount. We get a card. We've had AI Central offered for a long time now. Just hard to get that much money. Should I think I'm worried about the terraform, so I'm just going to put these greeneries down, not beside my city, but just along the water. Maximize money back. Lake Marineris is kind of similar. I seriously did this again. Like, I just refused to trade here first. It could give me something incredible, like a meat industry. Lichen I don't need as much. Now, meat industry, I don't actually have animals, but pets is, like, cheap. So it makes pets playable. That makes these cards pretty dope. I mean, let's be real. The first one we gotta play is the plant income. One. The other one can just happen at the end. I do need this Venus bump. So sure, it comes with an extra point worth of microbes. And all of these microbes are just mounting up points for the end of the game, but they're not helping me terraform, and I need so many more Venus bumps. I need so much more oxygen. It's really not looking good here. We could play the aerial mappers to get one more card draw, but honestly, like, with all the Pluto trading, we should be fine. Buying an income doesn't make sense. Let's hold our money. 15 plant income. I mean, come on. That has to be enough. Especially if I get one oxygen here. We don't need the nuke. The mangrove is great, but I literally don't need it now because I screwed up and didn't take a Venus bump. Right, because I have 2 oxygen bumps. Wait, do I not have the third? I mean, maybe I get it just from the placements, but no, maybe I take the mangrove. Okay. Am I forgetting that I had a way to bump oxygen somewhere? I don't think I have microbes for it or anything. Anyway, weirdly, almost a misplay, maybe? Maybe it was a misplay? I don't know. So I need an ocean. And I need a mangrove. And before I did that ocean, I should have checked to see if I could get an ocean card. Which I did. A Venus one? Sure. Okay, we need Venus bumps. This doesn't actually have a Venus bump, it just comes with lots of points. So 3 Venus bumps is super doable. So air scraping onto floating habs, because floating habs has points on it for extra floaters. I mean, right, there's no way I don't make money on this. I guess I just need to click Venus and click Venus. 25 bucks. 1 point animals would be huge. This is huge. That space event is huge. So we take the 1 point animal. I mean, the city as well, right? There's just so many things I could do that would give me a ton of points here at the end. But I'm not really able to afford any of the good stuff. I'm trying to see if I can get enough money to get up to a last city. By the way, we got 20 microbes on Venusian insects. That's 10 points. Yeah. I mean, this city is... Because I have bonus greeneries, it would be worth 5 points. And it would be a pet point for 6 points. 7 cards plus 17 is $1 too few to afford it. Literally $1. So instead we go and grab this expensive one. Did I not click Venus Magnetizer? Maybe that's where I screwed up. Maybe I had a magnetizer click that I could have done but didn't because I bought standard projects, but I thought I did. I'm gonna imagine that I did. Sponsors for $1. Imagine. $22 microbes on that card. Very cool. I don't have any steel, titanium, or money left. I could sell all my cards and have $6. All of my cards cost more than $6 except for sponsors, which doesn't have points on it. That's the end of the road. Well, actually, wait a second. It's not, because if I sell my cards... Looking at you, community service, card I bought at the very start, but didn't get more blanks. I can buy a floating hab, so that's another point. 27 points on cards, 66 TR. Not a tremendous amount of greeneries, all things considered, or rather cities for the number of greeneries that I have, so that's gonna hurt. But I mean, this week has just been insane for trifectas with really solid performances. Good luck. I mean, no matter what you play, it will almost never be as good as getting uh, Earth Office and like Earth Catapult in your opening hand, right? Global 2 discount with a $3 discount on all Earth, including the discount card that you want to play. Like, we got both of those cards in this run, but we got them in the mid game, right? Had we had them in the opening hand, like, boom. Instead, we just had really strong productions. Produce. 16 money income, 15 plant income. I mean, money or plant production, which is more important? I don't know. I just picked both. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. That was a fun run. I'll see you next time. Ciao for now.